will take back our country and we will make America great again.
In the early 20th century, Venezuela became one of the world's largest oil producers.
Our story begins in the New World in Venezuela, where mounting oil riches are bringing modern benefits to its capital, Caracas.
American oil companies invested heavily in exploration and refining, helping transform Venezuela into one of Latin America's wealthiest nations. For decades, the United States relied on Venezuelan oil, and in return, Venezuela relied on U.S. markets, technology, and investment. The partnership was practical, but fragile. Before we continue, kindly subscribe and like to help support the channel. Now let's head back to the video. In 1999, former Army officer Hugo Chavez rose to power on a promise to challenge inequality and to redefine Venezuela's relationship with the world. Chavez strengthened the role of the state in the oil industry and promoted a political vision he called 21st century socialism. To his supporters, he was a champion of the poor. To critics, he was a populist who weakened democratic institutions.
The people that are poor and are ignorant think and feel that Chavez represents them. And the people that have something, that have educated themselves or have achieved something in life, hate him. And that is precisely the drama of Venezuela.
What is it about the poor? Why do they like him?
Because he is the most forceful, powerful demagogue in Venezuelan history.
And in Washington, Chavez's ideology was seen as a threat to U.S. influence in the region.
$50 el barril. Ahora mismo pudiera evolucionar más adelante. Todo evoluciona. Y el techo de la banda, el infinito.
Es un modelo que no se sostenía sino con precios altos y crecientes. Entonces, si no tienes eso, no podías sostener. Entonces, abusabas de la propia industria petrolera y debilitaste a la no petrolera. Si tú siembras ese terreno a lo largo de los años, estás incubando una hiperinflación.
Over time, the relationship between the two countries deteriorated. Political disagreements, accusations of corruption, and economic mismanagement deepened mistrust. The United States imposed sanctions, targeting government officials and later Venezuela's oil sector. Actions Venezuelan leaders condemned as economic warfare. Meanwhile, inside the country, Venezuela faced hyperinflation, shortages, and mass migration, triggering one of the largest humanitarian crises in modern history. In the late 2000s, Venezuela entered a period of political confrontation. Opposition leaders challenged the legitimacy of the sitting government, while several countries, including the United States, recognized alternative leadership.
President Chavez has resigned the presidency. Before resigning, he dismissed the vice president and the cabinet, and a transitional civilian government has been installed.
What emerged was not only a domestic power struggle, but a global diplomatic divide, with world powers taking opposing sides. Behind every policy debate and diplomatic statement are millions of ordinary Venezuelans, families searching for stability, students leaving the country in hope of opportunity, communities adapting to uncertainty. The story of U.S.-Venezuela relations is not just about strategy or ideology. It is also about people, resilience, and survival. Today, the future of relations between the United States and Venezuela remains uncertain.
We will open Venezuela for foreign investment. I am talking about a $1.7 trillion opportunity, not only in oil and gas, which is huge, and you know that the opportunities, because we will open all upstream, middle stream, downstream to all companies, but also in mining, in gold, in infrastructure, power. We will open markets, we will have security for foreign investment, and a transparent, massive privatization program that is waiting for you.
Do you support US military strikes on the territory of Venezuela as part of what you call a process?
I believe that the increase in pressure and the escalation that's taking place is the only way to force Maduro to understand that it's time to go.
Will economic interests and diplomacy eventually reopen doors? Or will ideological divisions continue to shape the path ahead?
Late last night and early today, at my direction, the United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela. Overwhelming American military power, air, land, and sea, was used to launch a spectacular assault. And it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II. It was a force against a heavily fortified military fortress in the heart of Caracas to bring outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to justice.
What is clear is this: the relationship between these two nations has always been more than politics. It is a reflection of global power dynamics, economic dependency, and the constant struggle between sovereignty and influence. The story of the United States and Venezuela is still being written, and history will judge not only the decisions of leaders, but the impact those decisions had on the lives of millions. Don't forget to like, comment your thought, and subscribe for more documentary videos. See you on the next one.